The unexpected thing I learned from young people.
TikTok dances.
Well, not for me.
No.
And Ben, being a young actor and passionate about martial arts, I imagine that working with Jackie Chan is something remarkable. So is there something about this partnership you couldn't imagine before you actually being there on set?
I mean, none of it was a thing that I could imagine, really. It's kind of a insane thing to go, you're gonna do a martial arts movie with Jackie Chan. That's like wildest dreams material. Eating dinner with Jackie Chan it's weird. I'm eating dinner with Jackie Chan. It's a strange thing. I've loved, their movies growing up, so before you get to meet them, they're these sort of larger than life legends, right? But of course, they're such sweet, wonderful people that, that the pressure goes away pretty quickly.
When you first look at this story, what made you feel that it could keep and honor the spirit of Karate Kid?
The concept of Mr. Han knowing Mr. Miyagi and that being new news to Daniel LaRusso was brought to me. It was how were we going to do that? How are we going to believe in that connection? And so the Shimpo Sensei scene, by leading off the movie with a scene that exists already that says Miyagi, Secret of Miyagi-Do comes from China, was a really smart conceptual idea. And then it was like, how do you get Daniel LaRusso to New York? And that hinged importantly for me on Jackie's line when he says, Lee means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi. So he sees that this boy is in, and this Shifu has a parallel existence, although separated by time. Those were the key elements that when we were working out the story that seemed fresh and honest and genuine, and that's when I jumped in.
Joshua, first, how many bruises does it take to shoot a fight scene like you did?
Infinite bruises. Because hopefully you don't get too many bruises when you're actually shooting it, but the rehearsing, there's lots and lots of bruising in the rehearsal period. Yeah.
Training sequences are much harder
Much harder,
to
yeah,
shoot
totally.
than the actual
Totally.
fights. Because those are real.
Yeah, exactly.
You just had to actually
when
do
the log
the
hits
thing,
you,
yeah.
you can't actually fake the log hitting you. Yeah, it just hits
Do
you.
you feel that joining such a well-established universe brings another layer to your work as an actor? Like, how did you find Victor in it?
My first approach to this movie, which would be unusual, is as a fan of the movies, right? I can't think of another situation where I was joining something where I was like a fan of what already existed. But there's really something beautiful to me about that idea that like it is the village, right? And you, as a young person, you need mentors to be able to show you how to grow, how to live, how to be. And that's always been a part of the Karate Kid. And now I get to be a part of that legacy as a person who is now a father, right? So now I get to introduce the Karate Kid to my daughter, and this will be her Karate Kid, and that was my Karate Kid, and it's amazing that I get to be a part of that continuity.
Thinking of your experience with the young cast of Cobra Kai, what is the most unexpected thing you learned from, very young people?
The unexpected thing I learned from young people.
TikTok dances.
Well, not for me.
No, it's a two-way street of inspiration. We come from the little legends department as these characters that have been here 40
Legends
years.
department,
But I gained such respect and inspiration from the young cast, be it Cobra Kai or Ben's work. It's the first thing I said in the meeting when this movie studio said we want to do this. I said, well, who's your kid? If we're not loving this kid and leaning forward to his story, the concept's gonna fall away, then it's just an idea. And they delivered on that, and he delivered for them. So that's the thing that surprised me the most when I'll see young people out in the world, and I'll feel that there's a sense of entitlement and not a sort of open understanding that things came before you and it's not all yours. And that was those slates were clean, and all these actors inspired me to be better with how much they cared.